Hello folks, this is Sepha from Traveling Brushes, and today we're going down I-25, the bottom of Colorado, into New Mexico. We stayed at a cute little place, Trinidad, at Trinidad Lake State Park, and enjoyed a little tiny bit of rain, along with some cactus and some other wonderful things. I was intrigued with these grasses, the way their heads were so different from the black ones to the white ones that were practically not there anymore. There was some really cool grasses in this park. This again is Trinidad. The city of Trinidad was known for many things. It's quite an old town. The Trinidad Brick and Tile Company was started in 1898 and lasted into the 1950s. The names are stamped on the bricks to give the horses traction. The bricks from this brick company have been found as far away as California. If you want to read a little bit more about it, just hit pause and take a moment to see more about Trinidad and the brick companies. There was a lot of amazing houses in this town. A lot of them were made with bricks and stucco. I took a bit of a tour and had some fun walking around. A lot of history to be seen in this town. Had some fun going through museums, having lunch. And then I headed back down to the park. Later that evening we had a thunderstorm. Oh my, it was absolutely amazing with the sun going down and the clouds forming and all the thunder and lightning. It's raining in the desert and I'm so excited. I really want to see what color the rocks are when they're wet and not full of dust. But they seem to be soaking up the water before the water washes the dust off of them. But I'm seeing a little bit more red out there. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get enough rain. I can show you more. Yeah, it didn't really rain hard enough to get many colors on these rocks. But the sun's actually starting to come out already. So, oh well, maybe another time. One of the things that fascinated me was the cactus. It's really my first time seeing those cactus. And again, the grasses were amazing, especially backlit with the sun. This is early morning on one of our walks. The sunsets were fabulous. That airstream was cool being right in my picture too. Then I headed into Taos. Oh, what a fun place. I can't wait to go back. This park that I stayed at was amazing. Barkley really loved it too. Soft on his feet and lots of places to hang out in the shade. We saw some amazing sunsets while we were there and toured downtown. So I'm wandering around the back streets of Taos. And what do I find? My very first stop. I have to show you. The art supply store. Woohoo! I'm in trouble. So much shopping and museums and so many things to see and do in Taos. One of my favorite spots was the Taos Sharp Museum in Taos. I had the honor to watch Edna Romero, a native potter, and her daughter who work with the micaceous clay, the native clay of that area. And they talked about how they fired things and how they worked the clay from raw dirt. It was really a wonderful experience to hear them speak. I didn't bring home any of their wonderful work though. Unfortunately, I don't think it would survive in my little casita. I enjoyed the architecture and the adobe construction down in the Taos area. It was quite fascinating to see how they used adobe. This adobe church is Our Lady of Guadalupe. I parked next to it on one of my excursions downtown. Speaking of downtown, oh my gosh, art everywhere. I really enjoyed Taos, and I didn't even get a chance to see it all. There's so many things I didn't take pictures of. The market on Saturday, I forgot my camera, and so much more. Stay tuned for part 2 of Taos and the area around Taos. So much to see and do. Oh my gosh.